Let's start the carnage. It's gonna be fine. Everyone just chill. So Rallycross track. We haven't done one of these for a while with random orb. So there's going to be a nice mix of off-road and road sections. It's also super short and super carnage potential. Oh, no, no! Into a tree. I almost saved that. First lap, immediate carnage on the first lap. Alright, first what are we gonna get? Was that 2 air tugs? Park Ranger. But the wee 2 air wow, that's bad luck for both of those guys. I keep talking about the unholy trinity of the dozer, the lawnmower, and the tractor, but the air tug isn't that much quicker than the... Jesus. The air tug isn't that much quicker than the tractor. It's only like 3 seconds around the lap. It still gets a 3-minute 25, I think, the air tug, whereas the tractor gets a 3-minute 28. So the air tug is like the fourth in that unholy trinity. I have said though, Esperanto. Alright, I'm okay with an Esperanto. This is going to be an open thing. If anybody gets the unholy trinity in a standard 25-minute random all race, I will, and they need to have proof of it, but I will send them one of the new unholy trinity t-shirts for free. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna have like, I think I'm gonna have, if it happens in a random all race on the server that's either 25 minutes or less, and it's not in a stream, that will qualify as well, but then there will be one for a stream race as well. Oh, the Stanster rope, no way. And it has to be verified by the admins that no trickery was going on, so those of you who are admins can't just cheat. I'll be very suspicious if it's one of the admins who gets that first. So yeah, that's just going to be a standing thing. Benimi was the closest we've ever had, where he had 2 of them. What did he get? Didn't he get the lawnmower and then straight after the dozer? But that was the 50-minute race. It has to be a standard 25-minute random all. And I'll give someone the Unholy Trinity t-shirt for free, as a recompense for being so unlucky. All right, so it's. I feel like it's gone well so far. I haven't had any, cars that are too bad. The benefit of doing it in an off-road situation like this is that you get some cars that are going to be better, like that Camacho. It's even better than it would be because there's certain sections of the track that are off-road. It's got a low off-road traction loss. And then Regina 4x4, talking of good cars that are going to be good off-road. Always when I get a decent car that I... and then there's going to be some other cars like supercars that have bad off-road traction losses, especially the race cars that are going to be less good off-road. So some... he survived that. He's alright. I think that was just a racing incident. I don't need to wait for that. He survived. He continued. Karma's going to get me for that, isn't it? 770? Well, not yet, it's not. But yeah, it subverts what is sometimes good when we do something like this with off-road sections. Sometimes you know you normally want to get a race car, but it's not going to be very good on this race because of the off-road traction loss being huge. Down the inside, there we go. Top 5, there we go. Top 5's always possible. Not too far out. The RC Bandito. It's so weird. I think this is the first time I've had it transition to that in a random all. The transition is so weird going from a normal size car to this. Oh my god, everything's so big. Everything's huge. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Oh man, I bet there's some vehicles. Like, imagine if anyone was in a Liberator or a Marshall, they'd just be able to drive over me. Alright, that lost me many places. Saber Turbo Custom, I don't mind that. There we go. Oh, there's fences. There's fences causing havoc. Back into the top 10. I wonder if you're in like a really quick car and it's a massive group in front all taking this tight section, I wonder if it would be quicker to just go around the Joker lap, which is longer, but if you're quicker than everybody, you might be able to skip past them. It's probably a very specific circumstance where that would work. Contender, alright. I don't mind the Contender. I don't know, I can't remember what its off-road traction loss is like, but... Oh, rip. There's one person in a tractor had to giving me the finger and then the So there's a third of the Unholy Trinity for R2XDJ. There's another one. If R2XDJ gets the I think that's gonna be a long-standing thing. To get all 3 of the Unholy Trinity in a 25-minute random all, you are gonna have to be like seriously unlucky. Police Torero. Get out of the way. I'm coming through. Sirens are on. Am I in? Oh, I'm in 6th. On the back end of the top. There's R2XDJ again. At least it's short laps. Sigma 2. We started a random all race with this car. But then since then, I feel like I haven't had it. Top 5 hype. Definitely past Bayman in the Chino. Oh. Random pedestrian. Here we go, up into 4th. There's a massive gap to the top 3 though. They are miles ahead. Oh, the Benson. I've had a Benson too much lately. Is it even going to do any kind of jump on the jump, or is it just going to flop down? I got a bit of airtime. I feel like this isn't... Like, I need to stay in this area. There's quite a few... There's like a massive group of cars around the other half of the map. Oh, there's some right behind as well. I kind of want to get something good so I can get out of this and In a bit of like clear air right now. It's not as hectic as it could be. Rebel, meh. Could be worse, I suppose. Excuse me. Flash GT. That's probably one of the quickest cars you can get for this race right now. Oh my god, there's such a huge number of cars ahead. The map is just full. I'm in a fight over top 5. It's what we're going. Oh, there's the the habanero. Itali GTB. Now we're talking. Beautiful machine. One of my top 3 favourite cars in vanilla GTA. There's probably other cars I like more on Project Homecoming. Like any of the Infernuses. Not time for a Joker Lap experiment yet, but the situation I think is definitely there. If there's a massive group of cars going around that final corner and you're in something quick. Flash? Alright. Baller. Baller should be good off-road. Sneak up the inside there, that'll do. Got a bit of clear air ahead. In fact, 3rd place is directly ahead. Police interceptor, more wee-woos. This is going too well. Look at that Christmas Regina. Oh, there's crashes. Is that 3rd place? That is 3rd place. That's 2nd place. That Christmas special Regina was 2nd place. Can you believe it? This is definitely going too well. Something's going to happen. Oh! Immediately. Immediately as I said it. God damn it. Try beating our meat. The leader was in an Entity XF. The leader's like more than half a lap ahead of everybody else. That's insane. Back down to the back end of the top 5. There's a pretty close battle for 2nd to like 5th. DJ's just been an absolute tear, destroying everybody today. Oh, I've been lapped by the leader. He's had some good luck. He's almost a lap ahead of everybody. Then he goes and gets a Nero custom. I mean, it could always be worse. I can't complain about the luck I've had. But that's what random all is. Just vehicle envy. There's always someone who's getting better vehicles than you. Alright, so I've dropped back down to 6th. I want to keep top 5. Well, I want to try and get top 5. That has to be the goal in this race. Top 5's always possible and all that. Alpha. It's an explosion. That's never a good sign. Monster truck to spit. Oh. God damn it. Come on. Come on. Come on, you stupid drift machine. Okay, this hasn't gone too badly for being in a drift car. That wasn't too... Well, that's new. I've not had a dock tug in a random all before, I'm pretty sure. God damn it. It's so slow as well. Isn't this... I can't remember, it's been so long since I tested this, but I'm sure it's on like that sort of stock standard van lap time, like the 140, 150 area. I've had quite a few of those kind of cars in this random all. I feel like I haven't had any of the super quick ones, but I haven't had any of the super bad cars either. It's just been a collect. There's been quite a few of like the Bensons and the tackle van, stuff like that. Goddamn dock tug. Revolta. I'm sure we've done a Revolta rally race on this track before. Revolta's not too bad. It's pretty fun for Rallycross. An air tug. I've dropped down to 10th. Man, fallen from grace. Ever since the tackle van. That was it. That was the moment to go for the Joker lap. Bet you would have taken a few positions there. I've managed to get through it alright anyway. Wow. That's remarkable. He was in a tornado. I went into the back of him. And then I get a tornado. I smashed into him, almost pretty much like taking his tornado. Wow. That's remarkable when coincidences like that happen. This tornado, this is how bad it's been. This tornado feels quick in comparison to what I have had. ZR380 Custom. I mean, it doesn't have the best traction, but at least it's not a van. Is that a fight over the lead? That is a fight over the lead. That's insane how close they are. Both of them in two pretty quick cars as well. Why just give us an arena version? I know. Wagner. Yes, now we're talking. There is the clean version of the ZR380 on Project Homecoming. But yeah, in Vanilla GTA they decided it was a good idea just to give the arena version. I got away with that. That was lucky. Finally gets a Wagner in a rally track. Yeah, with a little face on the rear lights. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Oh, are you for real? Twice in a row I've had the... Wait, did I have the golf caddy or did I just get taken out by one in the last race? I can't remember now. God damn it. Oh, is that the negative Karuma? Rip. Rip him. The negative off-road traction loss. Yeah, faster than the dock tug at least, I suppose. Come on. Oh, please. Please! Oh, you've got to be sick. You cannot. No, I'm done. Sick of this bloody golf caddy. I had a good, like, mid... Oh, he's waited all this time for the takeout. Rip his chances of winning. He had a commanding lead at one point. Oracle XS. I feel like, yeah, the middle portion of this race went quite well. I got some decent cars, but the latter, like, third has just put me... I was up to second at one point in this race, and I was ahead of the current leader. Wait.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Oh, is he still in the lead? Is he a lap ahead of everybody? Oh, I guess he's still a lap... Okay, I thought that was a battle for the lead. But he was still a lap ahead of second place. It wasn't a battle for the lead, it was a battle to unlap... For second place, to unlap himself. That's the domination that the leaders had. Monroe Custom just did a race in this beautiful machine. So even though I just said Rip Jam's chances to win the race after taking me out, he's still miles ahead of everybody else. Oh, tried to cut it too much. Stupid AI. Is that doing Hustler? God damn it. Oh, god damn it. This is all getting worse and worse. No chance of me getting top 5 when I've been lapped by the top 5. This has actually gone a lot better than I expected. It's been less carnage than I thought it was going to be. No. Is this karma for that original takeout early on in the race? This has been... It really has gone from... it could be worse. It could always be worse. I could be in the lawnmower. I could be in the lawnmower. That lawnmower didn't have the thing on the side. That caught me off guard. At least I'm quicker than a lot. I don't want any help, and then it ends up hurting. Just stop trying to push me. Let me just do the lap. No, forgot. See, this is what happens! Live a little, fly with us. The worst car, the worst vehicle to get in a random all that isn't part of the unholy trinity. Toros for what will probably be the final lap. There you go. It's over. At least I got one more lap out of it. Well, that's how this race has gone. It's gone, like, it started out pretty average. Then it gave me a decent number of cars, like a decent selection. Then it kind of got worse and worse as time went on. To the point where it finished with a lovely present of the air tug. Thank you very much, Random All. 14th is always possible. God damn it. Thought that could have been a... I was second at one point. I was going for top 5. That was a dominating win from the leader though. Never even troubled. Must have had so many good cars. Top half at least, but absolutely ruined me at the end. Scumbag game.